Good morning, students. Today we will start with exercise 7.3, which is based on SSS and RHS congruency rule, which we have already discussed. Now, question number 1 is triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangles on the same base BC, and vertices A and D are on the same side of BC. If AD is extended to intersect BC at P, show that. We have to prove 4 points which is given in the question. Now let us prove it. So let's see the figure. It is given that ABC and DBC, these two triangles are isosceles. So AB will be equal to AC and DB will be equal to DC. Let us prove the first part. We have to prove that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. For this, let us consider these two triangles. In triangle ABD and triangle ACD, AB equals to AC given because ABC is an isosceles triangle. BD equals to CD because DBC is also an isosceles triangle. So it is also given, and AD equals to AD common. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent by side, side, side. That is SSS congruency rule. Hence, proved. Now, let us take, we have to prove that triangle ABP, this triangle, is congruent to triangle ACP. So for this again we have taken these two triangles ABP and ACP. Again in these two triangles AB equals to AC, it is given because ABC is an isosceles triangle. Now since angle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD, which we have proved in the first part only, therefore angle BAD will be equal to angle CAD. This angle will be equal to this angle by CPCT. So instead of angle BAD and CAD, we can also write angle BAP equals to angle CAP because AD is extended to P. So first is AB equals to AC, then angle BAP equals to angle CAP by CPCT, and AP equals to AP common. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent by side angle side, that is SAS congruency rule. Now third part which we have to prove is AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. We have proved that triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. So angle BAP equals to angle CAP by CPCT. So if this angle is equal to this angle, means what? That AP is bisecting angle A. So AP bisects angle A. But we have to prove that AP bisects angle D also. For this, we will take these two triangles, triangle BDP and triangle CDP. In this triangle, BD equals to CD. It is given because triangle BDBC is an isosceles triangle. DP equals to DP common and BP equals to CP. Why? Because triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. So BP equals to CP by CPCT. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent by SSS congruency rule. Now, when these two triangles are congruent, therefore, angle BDP equals to angle CDP, again by CPCT. If these two angles are equal, this means that DP is bisecting angle D. Or we can write down that AP is bisecting angle D. Thus we have proved that AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. So third part is also proved. Now the last part of this question is, we have to prove that AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. For this, we have already proved that triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. Now since these two triangles are congruent, therefore BP equals to CP by CPCT, which we have told you in the previous part also. And since these two triangles are congruent, angle BPA will be equal to angle CPA. This angle will be equal to this angle by CPCT. But what do we find? That this angle plus this angle, that is angle BPA plus angle CPA equals to 180 degree by linear pair axiom. So in place of CPA, we can write down BPA again, because BPA equals to CPA by CPCT. So twice angle BPA equals to 180 degree, or angle BPA equals to 90 degree. And BP equals to CP, which we have already proved by CPCT. Therefore, we can prove that AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. So students, do this question in your notebook and practice also in your practice copy. Thank you.